Is this real estate market making you sick? Symptoms include, but are not limited to, bidding wars, waiving contingencies, throwing away rent money, signing new leases, paying your landlord's mortgage instead of your own, scrolling through the online leftovers, and living in tight quarters with family. If so, you may be suffering from a lack of inventory-itis. But there's good news. I'm Rick Baker, the Realty Doctor with Portside Real Estate, and I have just the prescription for what ails you. My newest listing, 11 Red Jacket Road in South Weymouth. 11 Red Jacket Road is located in one of the best neighborhoods in town. One of the reasons it's so desirable is it's not only a nice, quiet neighborhood that you wouldn't drive down unless you lived here, but it has one of the most convenient locations in town. From your front door, you're only 5 to 6 minutes to highway access on Route 3, and another minute further to the Derby Street Shops in Hingham, which offers a great collection of fine shopping and dining opportunities. But you also have amazing proximity to so many local Weymouth amenities as well, such as Whole Foods, lots of great local restaurants such as Stockholders, Sulshire Hospital, and if you like to golf, Weathervane Golf Course is right around the corner. And I haven't even mentioned yet that 11 Red Jacket Road is located in the Thomas Hamilton Primary School District, which is one of the highest rated elementary schools in town, and is roughly 2 to 3 minutes door to door. Here we are on the main level of this Cape Cod-style home, which offers 2,296 square feet across 3 levels, with 768 square feet coming from the finished basement. This classic Cape with 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath offers some great features, such as brand new asphalt shingle roof in March of 2021, newer central air conditioning, a newer gas-fired furnace, new gutters, maintenance-free vinyl siding, a finished basement with 3 rooms offering ample options for the next owner, 2 separate living spaces with a living room and family room with a gas stove, an updated full bath, and an oversized first floor primary bedroom with a walk-in closet and its own separate office or sitting area. What more could you want in a home? I am now standing in the backyard of the home, which has so many cool features you rarely find, and most buyers will appreciate. This is really the perfect entertaining space. We have a beautiful patio with built-in fire pit for those cooler New England nights, a new deck, good sized shed, and a 90% vinyl fenced-in backyard for those pet lovers. And now to one of my favorite features of the backyard, a grill with a built-in gas connection on the deck. No more buying propane tanks or worrying if the tank is full when friends and family stop by for an impromptu backyard barbecue. And trust me, with a backyard like this, they will be stopping by. So what did you think? I think 11 Red Jacket Road might be the perfect cure for what ails your home search. So I recommend you check it out in person. It truly is one of the most convenient and desirable neighborhoods in South Weymouth. If you have any additional questions about the home, the local area, or about trying to explore finding an off-market home, please text me, call me, email me, or connect with me on social. Thanks for watching. I'm Rick Baker, the Realty Doctor with Portside Real Estate.